Right, good morning everybody. We are back out here today on this property where we tore down the single wide trailer and did some clearing for this lady. It's finally dry enough where we can get down in here and get this pile of ash out of here. As you can see, we got some nice little grass coming up. They got some stakes laid out. She's about ready to start building on this thing. Also, it's like we kind of got to work around a little bit. Power company's got some trucks out here. I don't think we'll really be in their way, or vice versa. But anyway, get this machine unloaded, pull down there, and start loading this thing up. Okay, that's probably a pretty heavy load for that trailer. I might not have even needed it to put that much on here. This looks like less than that, but you can tell. Once you really start scraping the bottom, you end up with a lot of dirt. I'm trying to avoid making 3 trips if I can help it. I could have definitely went and picked up the big dump trailer and got all this in 1 trip, but the time involved with going and getting it and then taking it back and switching this trailer, because after I get done here, I'm gonna need this trailer for my next job. But I don't know, I just didn't feel like it was worth going and switching to that trailer. Plus the place I gotta take this stuff to is right down the road. So if we gotta make multiple trips, it's not that big a deal. But let me give you a better look at the grass out here. It's not perfect. This is about 2 weeks. We planted this stuff, you know, mid-February. So I mean, that's about as good as you can possibly hope for as far as getting some grass up. I mean, yeah, it is winter rye. Winter rye comes up quick, but the main thing you can attribute the quickness to on this job is going to be the Harley raking. There's no better way to get grass seed to come up than Harley raking. But let's load up. Well, I'm already loaded up, but let's hop in this thing, take it down to the dump, see if we can get this load out. Hopefully I didn't overload it, because then we would be in trouble. But I'll show you kind of how I do it. I stack the weight predominantly on the back of the trailer. I know if that dirt had come any further forward, 100% would not dump. Over the years, I've kind of learned how to maximize the use out of this trailer. But I don't think we're gonna have any problem dumping. Let's go run it down there and find out. Might not even need 4-wheel drive. Yeah, it's nice when the ground's dry. right, we are paid and ready to go dump. It's a pretty cool place they got down here. Pretty awesome service they offer. You know, it's just a local place where you can come dump dirt, tree debris. I think they also take concrete. It's way cheaper than trying to go to an actual county-ran landfill where they weigh you and charge you by weight. It probably cost me 3 or 4 times as much to dump this there. It's a family-owned operation they got going here. Guessing over there where the other piles are. Whew, that was wet. Soft. We got it back in here though. I'm telling you, maybe I'm prejudiced, but these trucks are absolute beasts. If you got the chance to get one, I suggest you do. Scoop up that camera. I'm not sure if he saw it. Didn't want to get compressed. I didn't charge my battery last night, so I had to get my trusty jump box out. I keep that plugged up in my truck all the time. That way it's always got a charge on it. Nothing worse than coming to a place like this and not having any juice. Gotta have a backup plan. This thing shut up and we're out of here. I'll have to get that last load. Pulled back up out here, get this last load. Hopefully it's just one more load. It don't look too big. Ooh, almost hit the Mini. Look how close that is. Dang, that's precision. Okay, let's get this thing loaded up and get out of here so we can go do something else. All right, that's it for loading that stuff up. Found a couple little pieces of metal in there. It's been wrapped up in a tree that we burned or something. Oh yeah, if I forgot to mention, this job, if you haven't... All right, camera died, we're back in action. So, what I was saying was, if I forgot to mention earlier in the video, if you guys just stumbled upon this video, you hadn't seen any of my other stuff, we got a whole video where we came out here and we cleared this property, tore down an old single wide trailer, kind of graded this all out, Harley raked it, planted the grass, dressed it up. The clients are building a new house here, so that's what we're doing all this for. But anyway, got all this loaded up, ready to haul it to the dump. I'm gonna go ahead and throw some seed out on it now. It's probably not 100% necessary. I'm sure once the house is complete, this will all end up getting regraded, but you know, there's no sense in it looking bad and nasty for now if it doesn't have to. All I gotta do is throw out some cheap seed on it. Hopefully keep the client happy. They seem to be happy so far. They talk like they're gonna let us come out and probably do all the final grading and landscaping around the house, landscape lighting, maybe even build a patio for them. So if you guys stick around, there'll be more videos on this property. But I'm gonna sling the seed out, go dump this, come back and get the machine, and off to the next job. All right, seed is down. Go dump this load. All the problem is, my little jump box, it gets pretty depleted after one dump, one heavy dump like that, dirt or rock or something of that nature. Let's see. It's charging back up. It's only back up to 2 bars, so we might have some problems there. It may be wise to go get lunch before we try to dump, rather than get down there and get stuck trailer halfway up. No way to get the rest of the stuff out. I mean, I do have a battery on the bed of the truck that runs the fuel cell, but if I had to guess, it probably doesn't have a lot of juice in it. It doesn't take much juice to operate the fuel cell. It takes a lot of juice to push the dump trailer up. Yep, lunch it is, and we shall return. Well, that's how you load it when you're feeling lazy and you don't want to drag the ramps out. It's not advised, but it'll work. Anyway, that'll do for this video. Like I said, go ahead and subscribe. That way you can check back with us and see all the rest of the cool stuff we got going on. Y'all have a good day.